Okay. So again, these are the steps if you want to follow the short way of getting the answers. Okay, there's a little bit of remembering the steps. Okay, but yeah, we'll get used to this. Okay, so let's answer number one, letter A. Okay, so it's x plus 2 squared. So I have the question here. Okay. So
I'm
everyone
sorry,
can see my.
the first number is squared, so I don't really know how to like times them since it's squared. I'm
This
confused.
one,
Like
the
the first one.
x, right?
Uh,
You just square x. So just write x squared. Just write x squared. Just that.
that's the answer, or
Yeah, it's the first term in your answer. Okay.
wait, is it practice now 9 or
No, 8. We are doing 8.
8?
Practice now 8.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
8.
see it. I see it. Yeah.
Mr. I accidentally
Can we
did
answer for practice now 8? Like right now.
Did you do number 9? It's fine. Okay, because they're basically the same thing. Okay, they're just different signs. Okay, so let's have number 1, letter A. So we have x plus 2 squared. So again, this is about expansion, but we have now special algebraic identities. So these are specifically for algebra. Okay, so uh, let's have number 1, letter A, x plus 2 squared. So I'll do the short method. Okay, so I'll follow these steps right here. Okay, so again, x is your first term, and then 2 is your second term.
Second term.
Okay, so let's answer them now. So this is equals to, so what is the square of the first term? So basically just square x, or
X
x squared.
squared.
Okay, and then the second step is to remember twice the product. It's always twice, so it's always times 2. Okay, and then times the first, which is x, and then the second is 2. That's it.
2.
Okay, and then plus square the second term. What's the square of 2? It's 4, right? So
Yeah.
answering this, so we have x squared, okay, plus 4x plus 4. That's it. Okay, do you have any question?
Yes, I
Okay,
have a question.
okay, Darren, what's your question?
How do you get to open bracket x close bracket open bracket 2
Yeah, I
close
have the
bracket?
same question too.
This one?
Because it's twice of them?
Yes,
Like,
I
because there's a
don't
power
get
of
it.
2. I mean, like, there's 2.
This one. Okay, this one?
It says you times the yeah. It says
Okay. Okay. So this one, okay. Okay, so
Oh
Darren,
that's
wait,
your
for
mic.
I didn't read the instructions. Never mind. I think I get it now. I think.
okay. So again, class, there are 2 methods, right? Okay. So the first method, hey Darren, is that your phone?
No.
It
Who's
is.
playing?
It is. It's him. It's him. He forgets to mute his mic, bro.
Okay. All right. Anyway, if you have any question regarding this, how did I get this, right? So again, there are 2 methods, class. So you don't have to follow these steps if you don't want to. Shorten the shorten the number of steps that you want to do. Okay. So this is the short method. Okay. In the short method, you need to remember these steps right here. Okay. So it's okay. Again, x is your first, and then 2 is your second term. Okay. There are only 2 terms, right? First and second. Okay. So the first step is to square the first term. I think, yeah. And then, okay, this one that you guys are asking me, this one, I got this from the second step. Okay. So it's always twice. Okay. Remember this, it's always times 2. Okay. It's always times 2. Whatever is inside the bracket, it's always twice. It's always times 2. And then twice the product of the first and second term. So this is your first term, and then 2 is your second term. So that's why I got this right here. Okay. And then
Mr. But what if let's say for this question it's x plus 2 squared, right?
mhm.
But what if the question is like 2 plus x squared? Do we just do the same thing or what?
Yeah, you do the same thing. If these two things here got switched, it's the same thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay then.
Okay. Later, let's have something like that. So like this. So I switch the constant and the one with the variable. Okay. So let's have that later. Okay. So that's it. It's the same process. Okay. So your answer is x squared plus 4x plus 4. So let's have another one. Okay. So let's have number 2 or letter B. Okay. So again. Okay. So your steps are here. So and then your question is here. So we have 5x plus 3 squared or raised to the second power. So again, the first step is to square the first term. What is your first term here? It's 5x, right? What is this? What is the square of 5x? Anyone? What's the square of 5x? Or 5x times 5x. So what do you get? It's
5x
20,
squared. Wait,
25
25x squared. Sorry.
25x squared.
Okay. Okay. Because think of this, it's 5x times 5x. So we have 25x squared.
25x squared.
Right? Okay. And then so plus.
Plus,
Okay. So twice the product. It's always times 2, class. It's always times 2.
oh, okay.
Okay. Wait. Let me change the color for this one. For this one. So it's always times 2. So the
2,
first times what? 5x
5x,
times
2,
3.
3, sorry.
Okay. Okay. Again, twice the product of the first term and the
Uh-huh.
second term. That's it. That's how I got those. Okay. And then plus. So the last step is to square the second term. So what is the square of 3? I think everyone knows that. It's simply 9. Okay. So let's finalize the answer. So it's 25x squared.
25x squared.
And then what do you have here?
2,
2 times 5 times 3
10x, 10, wait,
plus. What's this? What's your answer here?
30, wait,
30. Yeah, 30.
30 or 13? Oh, 30,
30.
okay.
Okay.
30x
30x plus
plus
9. That's it.
9.
And then that's it. Okay. Okay. Any question, Sec 2, for example number 2? Okay. So let's go with number 3. Okay. Okay. So let's have number 3 right here. Okay. So again, it's the same step. Now I switch the terms. So the one with the variable, I put it in my second term, and then the constant, I put it in the first term. Okay, but class, it's the same process. Okay, we just repeat the process. Okay, so I squared the first term. So what's the square of 4? It's 16, right?
Put 16,
Okay,
sorry.
16.
Oh,
Then plus, okay, the middle term is always
2,
twice the product. It's always times 2, right? So
yeah,
times 2. And then first term and
4 and second
2b,
term.
which is 2b, right? And then plus, so what is the square of the second term now? What is 2b times 2b?
4b squared.
Okay, correct. It's 4b squared. So let's get the final answer now. So this is 16 plus, so
Plus,
what is this? So what's your answer there? So 2 times 4 times 2. So it's
20.
6,
Oh, yeah.
16b, okay,
Okay, 16b.
plus 4b squared. So that's it. Okay. All right. So you have any questions, Sec 2? None? Okay, no question. Huh? Okay. So let's have other set of examples. Okay. Okay, as you notice, class, all of our examples here are always plus, right? It's plus, it's plus, it's plus. That's why your signs at your final answers are always plus or positive, okay? So what if? Okay,
If it's
what if
minus.
what if it's minus, right? Okay, so let's have this. So let's have x minus, let's say 7 squared, and then let's have another one. Let's have 6 minus x squared, and then yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's have number 4. Okay. Number 4. So we have x minus 7 squared. So this time it's a minus. Okay. Unlike from our previous 3 questions there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what is the difference if it's minus? Okay. So let's observe now. Okay. So this is okay. It's the same steps. Okay. So I squared the first term. So what's the square of x? So basically it's x squared, right? Okay. Okay. But now this is what happens when your question is minus. Okay. So your first sign is now minus. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. Your first sign is now minus. And
So
then
plus stays plus and minus
and
stays.
then
Okay.
yeah. Okay. And then the same step. Second step is twice the product. So times 2,
2
and then
x
times x times
times 7
7. Just that. Okay. And then the
minus.
second sign,
Oh, it's plus.
it's always plus. It's always plus. Okay. And then what is the square of 7 or negative 7? Because
14.
40 what? 49.
14. Wait.
Square. 7 times 7.
49 square.
Okay. So this is equal to, so x squared minus 14x plus 49. So that's it.
9.
That's your answer. Okay. Okay, let's have number 5. Okay. So let's have number 5. Okay. So for number 5, we have 6 minus x and then squared. Okay, so the same steps. So square the first term, which is 6. So 6 times 6 gives you 36.
36.
Right? And then since this is minus, the first sign is minus. And then
Minus
it's the second step is the twice
twice
the
the
the first, the product
term.
of the first,
Six.
and with my x, and then plus what? What's the square of the second term? What is x times x? It's
X squared.
basically x squared. So getting the final answer, so we have 36. So what is the second term? 2 times 6 times x. So this is 12.
6,
Okay,
12. Yeah.
plus x squared. So that's it. Okay, so that's the many things. Okay, if you observe, look, if it's plus, the first sign is plus. If it's minus, the second sign is, the first sign is minus. Okay, so that's that's one thing to observe with your answers. So do you have any question?
So 4 minus and everything. So the first one is minus then plus, like in
Yes.
all questions.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
Yes. The second sign is always plus. Okay, it's always plus. Okay, why is it always plus? Because if you square even a negative number, it's always a positive, right? Look here. This is negative 7, right? So negative 7 times a negative 7 will still give you a positive 49, correct? Same with this. If you multiply negative x times a negative x, your answer is still a positive x squared. Okay? That's the reason why the second sign is always plus. Okay? The only thing that gets affected is the first sign. Okay? So again, if it's minus, the first sign is minus. If it's plus, it's plus. Right? Okay. Okay. So let's have one more example. Okay. Example. So let's have tricky question. Okay, so let's have 4x minus 3y squared. Okay, let's have that. Okay. Okay. So let's have this question here. Okay, so we have 4x minus 3y squared. So these are the steps again. Okay. So remember this. So what is the first term? It's 4x. So what is
4x.
4x times 4x? What do you get?
16
16 what?
square x
16?
squared.
Okay, x squared. Very good. And then this is minus, right? So this is minus. Okay. And then it's always times 2, right? Of times
times
4x
4x
and
times 3y
okay, and then plus. Okay, so
plus
what is the square of the second term? So
6y
3y times
squared.
3y.
Wait, no,
3y times
9.
3y.
9y
9y what? 9y
squared. 9y squared.
squared. Very good. Okay, so let's finalize our answer. So this is 16x squared. And then what do you get from here? So 2 times 4,
24.
8 times 3, okay, 24. Or minus
24
24 x
y
y plus 9y squared.
squared.
Okay, that's it. All right. So do you have any question, class? This is the first identity. Okay. Okay, the second one is quite easier than this. Okay. For 7a, so we square this one, right? So what is the square of 1/5 a times 1/5 a? So basically 1/5 times 1/5 is 1 over 25, and then a times a is a squared, right? And then since this is plus, so our first sign is plus, and then it's always times 2, right? And times 2 of what? Times 2 of 1/5 a and 3b, okay? And then plus, what is the square of 3b? So it's a 9b squared, okay? So this is equal to 1 over 25a squared, okay, plus, again, 2 times 1/5 times 3 gives you 6 over 5 AB. And then plus 9B squared. So this is your answer. Okay. Okay. So that's it. Okay. And then how about 8A? Okay. Number 8, letter A. So we have 3 over 2H minus 5K squared. So let's have this now. So what is 3 over 2 or 3 halves H squared? Okay, so let's square 3 halves or 3 over 2. So 3 over 2 times 3 over 2 gives you what? Anyone? 9 over 4, right? And then H squared. And then since this is minus, the first sign is a minus. And then times 2. Times 2 of the first term, which is 3 halves H times 5K. And then plus, what is 5K squared? 5K times 5K is equal to 25K squared. Okay, so let's finalize our answer. So we have 9 over 4 H squared minus what is 2 times, actually you can cancel this, right?
Yeah.
So your answer is 15, right? 15 HK. So 2 times 3 halves times 5 it gives you 15.
15.
But if you're keen, you can
Cancel just 3 times
cancel
5.
this. Okay. So plus what? 25
K squared.
Okay, that's it. Okay, so this is the first identity that we have learned. Okay, so the next one, okay, it's relatively very easy or easier than this. Okay, so let's go to the yes, Samuel.
Can you see my work? I already submitted.
Oh yeah, I have it. Okay, let me go back to your paper later. I'll just finish this one. Just one more. Okay. So this is the second identity. Okay. So class, the identity tells us that a plus b times a minus b will just give us a squared minus b squared. Okay. So listen, class. So you will basically have the same terms. Okay. It's just that one is plus and then one is minus. And then your answer there
Will be
is the square.
minus.
Yeah, okay. Because positive b times negative b is a negative b squared, right? And then basically a times a will give you an a squared, okay?
Yeah.
And then positive and then will give you a negative b squared. So class, your questions with this second identity again, are basically the same. They have the same terms. It's just that the okay, they have different sign. One is plus, one is minus. Okay, so let's have our first question. Okay, look at the questions, class. Okay, so we have here letter A. So we have x plus 2
Mm-hmm.
times x minus 2. So look, they're basically exactly the same. It's just that you have a plus and a minus. So what's your answer here? Anyone
X
wants
squared.
to try? So what is x times x? It's
X
x
squared
squared. And then what is
minus
plus 2 times negative 2? Minus
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 2.
what? 2. 2 times negative 2.
Oh, 4.
Okay, so it's minus 4. And then that's it. Okay, so it's easy, really easier. This is relatively easy to the first two. Okay, how about letter B? Anyone wants to help me with letter B?
Okay, I'll try.
Okay.
9x squared
Okay, very good. And then
minus. Wait, hold on, wait. 4y squared.
okay,
But then
that's it.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's it.
negative
So
4y
the
squared.
answer is always minus. Okay, the answer will always be minus because you have different signs, right? Because it's always negative. Okay. All right. Anyone wants to answer letter C?
I'll do it.
5x plus 8. Okay. What's your answer?
So the answer is 25 square minus 64.
You forgot to say something. 25
Oh,
x.
sorry, I forgot. 25x square minus 64. Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. So that's correct. Very good. Okay. And anyone who wants to try letter D? Okay, letter D is a little bit different. What's your answer for letter D?
Can I say that? Can I ask the answer again?
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
So this times this.
4x square minus 49y square.
Okay, correct. That's it. Very good. Okay. So that is the second. Actually, it's the third. Basically, it's the third. But because the first two are just the same. Okay, so this is yeah, the second one. Okay. So I call this difference of two squares, but you don't have to remember that name. Okay. Just remember, class, this type of questions will give you the same terms. The only difference is that the first one, or in any, yeah, they have different signs. One is positive, one is a negative. Okay. So do you have any specific question with this identity here? All right.
Mister,
This
can
one
you
is easy. Yeah.
for?
Okay. Wait. Let me just. Okay. So let's. Okay. So let's wrap up the identities or the special identities that we had. So again, these were the first two that we have learned, and then this one is the thing that we just learned now. Okay. So do you have any question, class, for this identity here? Okay,
No.
so a plus. Okay, so I think this is
Easy.
easy. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So okay, this is the last one for today. Can we go to page? Let's go back to page 106. Page 106. Okay. Now I will not require you to write this. I'll just call you guys one by one. Okay. So question. Okay. 3. Okay. 3. Okay. So let's start with the okay, the girls. Okay. So Victoria, can you please answer letter A, number 3? Okay. Page 106.
Wait, which one?
Page 106, number 3, letter A. Got that? For you, it's letter A. So what's your answer there for letter A?
S squared plus. Wait, is this 5 plus 5 or 5 times 5?
It's 5 times 5 there in the
Oh,
brackets.
S squared plus 25.
Huh?
Again,
Wait, is it?
it's minus 20.
Oh, minus
because,
20. Oh yeah,
yeah,
negative
because,
and positive is negative. Sorry.
Yeah, you forgot that one.
Sorry.
Okay, it's okay. Okay, who's next? Hannah, can you do letter B? Answer letter B.
Me?
Hannah? Yes, Hannah, you. Letter B.
Uh, now?
Yeah, now.
Okay.
So what do you get? Hmm? 2t plus 11 times 2t minus 11. So what do you get, Hannah?
40 squared minus 22.
What was it?
122.
No. I know the answer. I know the answer.
Okay, what?
Okay.
Wait. Let's ask Hannah again. Hannah, what's your final answer?
40 squared minus, minus 121.
Yeah, okay, you're correct. Why are you asking? Yeah, you're correct. Very good. Okay, so it's 40 squared minus 121. Okay, so let's have letter C. Emily. Okay, Emily, letter C.
49 minus 4u squared.
Very good. That's how you answer. So 49 minus 4u squared. Okay. Oh, any volunteer among the boys? Letter D.
I know.
Okay, Sam, go.
Okay.
What's your answer?
The answer is W square minus 100x square.
Okay, that's it. 100x squared.